December 24th, 1999. Somewhere in a warehouse, a single package never left the loading dock. That package belonged to a kid in Ohio. It was supposed to arrive 3 days earlier. The toy inside, a PlayStation 2, was already outdated by the time the box finally showed up in January. But here's what I noticed. It wasn't just one package. It was hundreds of thousands, and the company that promised to deliver them, eToys, by New Year's they'd collapsed. I hate coincidences. This wasn't one. Let's rewind. It's 1998. The internet is young, stupid, and drowning in venture capital. Every investor in Silicon Valley has the same fever dream. The internet will replace retail, completely, overnight. And toys are the perfect target. Parents will buy anything for Christmas. They don't care about price. They don't care about shipping costs. They just want the stuff to arrive. Enter Toby Lenk and the rest of the eToys founding crew. Smart people, reasonable people. They looked at Toys R Us, a $12 billion company with physical stores, distribution networks, and decades of supply chain experience, and thought, we can beat them online, no overhead, no real estate, just servers and fulfillment centers. They raised $160 million in funding. The valuation hit $8 billion by 1999. On paper, they were golden. But here's where the rot started. eToys promised next-day delivery, free shipping on orders over $25. Prices undercut brick-and-mortar stores by 20%. Do the math. You're losing money on every transaction. The business model was, lose money now, dominate later, figure out profitability never. Classic .com playbook. And investors, they ate it up. Summer 1999 rolls around. The company opens a massive distribution center in New Jersey. They hire thousands of seasonal workers. They stock shelves with millions of dollars in inventory. They run Super Bowl commercials. They're burning cash like it's going out of style, and the stock price keeps climbing. Nobody's asking the uncomfortable question, how does this actually make money? Then October hits. The holiday season is coming. eToys launches their Christmas campaign, aggressive discounts, free shipping, guarantees. They are all in. They expect to capture 10% of the online toy market. The servers are ready. The warehouses are packed. The delivery trucks are lined up. On paper, it's flawless. But reality doesn't read the business plan. November comes. Orders start pouring in, not trickling, pouring, hundreds of thousands of orders in the first week. The fulfillment centers can't keep up. Workers are pulling 16-hour shifts. Robots jam. Conveyor belts break down. The sorting system gets overwhelmed. And nobody prepared for this. Not really. By mid-November, packages aren't being sorted. They're being stacked. By early December, the backlog hits 500,000 units. The company starts lying. They tell customers their packages will arrive by Christmas. They know better. They're lying anyway. The stock price is still climbing. The investors still believe. December 15th. eToys finally admits the truth. Some orders won't arrive on time. They offer $100 gift certificates as compensation. Too little, too late. Parents are furious. The company's phones are ringing off the hook. Customer service is a disaster, and the stock price, it finally starts dropping. December 24th arrives. Christmas morning. Millions of kids wake up. Their presents aren't there. The PlayStation 2s, the Barbies, the action figures, they're still in warehouses somewhere between New Jersey and oblivion. eToys has become the company that ruined Christmas for thousands of families. On the same day, the stock collapses. By January 2000, the IPO hype is dead. Wall Street figures out what I figured out in November. eToys can't deliver. Literally. The company files for bankruptcy in March 2001. $8 billion valuation. Gone. The entire thing was a mirage. Investors lost billions. Workers lost jobs. And families, they learned a hard lesson about trusting a company that promises the impossible. But here's what eToys really represents. It's not just a failed toy company. It's the entire .com bubble compressed into one Christmas season. Unlimited capital, zero accountability, a business model that made no mathematical sense. And everyone, investors, founders, employees, convinced themselves it would work because the internet was magic. It wasn't. The warning signs were everywhere. Nobody looked. Profitability was optional. Growth was religion. When you lose money on every sale and your model depends on infinite volume, you're not a business. You're a house of cards waiting for the wind. eToys just happened to collapse on Christmas morning in front of millions of witnesses. Toys R Us, the company they tried to kill, It survived another 2 decades. They had actual stores, actual logistics, actual experience. The thing eToys dismissed as outdated turned out to be the only thing keeping them alive. Sometimes the old way works because it works, not because it's trendy. The real crime here isn't incompetence, it's arrogance. Smart people convinced themselves that venture capital and hype could replace logistics and experience. They thought the internet changed the rules. It didn't. It just exposed them faster and faster and faster. Until Christmas morning 1999. eToys is dead, but the pattern lives on. Every few years, a new startup convinces a new batch of investors that they've cracked the code. They'll deliver faster, cheaper, better. The math never works. The hubris never dies, and somewhere, someone's Christmas morning is about to get ruined. That's the real lesson. eToys wasn't an anomaly, it was a preview. A warning label printed on a $500 million mistake, and we've been ignoring it ever since. Because the internet is magic, right? Wrong. The internet is just another tool, and tools can't replace fundamentals. Subscribe for the next .com disaster. There's always another one.